When we talk about communication, so what will be the first thing that comes into our mind? In general sense or in layman's language, you can say that communication is exchange of messages as it is being shown in this picture, right? But no, it's not only the messages. Communication means something more than just sharing of messages. So let's understand the meaning. It is derived from the Latin word communicare. So let's understand the meaning. Communication is actually derived from a Latin word communicare, which means to share. So whenever we share something, we want to share something. That means we are trying to communicate, right? Now what we are sharing. Communication is a function which is performed to share our feelings, thoughts, views, and ideas with others. Or we can say that it is also a process that aims at the understanding of the communicators. So now here we need to understand who are the communicators. So communicators are those people, those parties who are involved into the process of communication. See, when we are talking to someone, I am also communicator, you are also communicator. We both are trying to talk to each other. That means we are trying to communicate with each other, right? So the basic process, the basic thing that we need to understand is that we need to make it sure that we communicate successfully, right? So this is the entire objective of studying this subject in other part of your course, that we should be good communicators, because in our life we need to go through various kind of situations. We need to enter into the corporate world and working in some organizations. Everywhere communication is required, right? And if we are not a good communicator, that means we are not going to do very good in our future or in our career. So we need to be a good communicator, and this is the meaning of communication, that we should know how to share our ideas, thoughts, and views with others. And we should also try to aim at the understanding of the others, not only the others. When they are talking to us, we should understand them. And we should also make it sure that when we are trying to communicate, we are trying to express our ideas, views, and thoughts, we are also able to communicate in a proper way, right? So that will ensure a good understanding. Then understand the principles of communication. The first principle of communication says that it is transactional. Transactional means it is a two-way process. That means that we have, whenever we communicate, we start a process of communication. We need some feedback also, right? It is just like give and take. Or for example, if you go to market to buy some product, you exchange money, and in return you get that product, right? This is what you call a transaction. Similarly, communication is also a process of transaction. It is transactional. So like means कि whenever you are trying to say something, the other person should understand. अगर उसको आपकी बात समझ में आएगी, he will give you the expected feedback that you want, right? अगर आपको expected feedback नहीं मिल रही है, that means it is not being transactional. That means somewhere you are not a good communicator, or you are not able to communicate successfully, right? So this is the basic principle of communication, that it has to be transactional. All right. Now, coming to the second principle of communication. Second principle is that communication is unavoidable, because it is impossible not to communicate. Now, this is a very deep sentence. It has actually got a very deep meaning if you understand. It is unavoidable. Now, you would say कि like अभी जैसे we talked about the meaning में आपने बोला कि communication means sharing of ideas, thoughts, views, and other things with other people. All right. Now you can say that I am very much introvert person. I do not want to share my ideas, views, and thoughts with other people. That means, am I not communicating? So if you say that I am not communicating because I am introvert, that means I am avoiding communication, and it is avoidable. But here I have written here, the principle says that communication is completely unavoidable. So you must be surprised to know that it started when you bore, okay, when you took birth, when you were born, communication started. How it started? When you were born, you all cried, right? What was that signal? When a baby cries, it is giving a signal. It is showing something. It is showing some pain. The process of taking birth, the process of coming into this world is quite painful. That's why you are not comfortable, right? So you cry, or we can say sometimes if we just observe in our household, and there are some babies, if you have observed, babies cry, right? And whenever a baby cries, the mother or the doctors or the family members whomsoever they run towards the baby, right? And they try to figure it out, what's the problem with the baby, why is it crying, right? And when they find out the solution, then they give some kind of medicine, or if the baby is hungry, they provide some food or milk or whatsoever. And after some times the baby is calm. Now he stops crying. So what does it says? That means when the baby cries, just the act of crying communicated, right? That small baby does not know any language. He does not know any facial expressions, any gestures, any non-verbal language, verbal language, any type of language, or any type of communication. He does not know, right? But the act of crying has communicated a lot. When he was crying, it was conveyed that he is uncomfortable, right? And when he calms down, when he stops crying, then it is conveyed that now everything is fine. Similarly, when the baby smiles is also an example of communication only. When someone is smiling, what do you understand? You understand that everything is okay, that everything is fine, everything is going on the right way with that person or with that baby, right? So that smile communicates. All right. So these were the situations when you do not know the language, you do not want to communicate, still you are communicating. But still, you will be surprised to know that the moment you come into the world, the communication has started. And it goes on and on and on till the last breath of your life. Until and unless you are uh, living, you have not left the world. There are some breaths left in your body. You are communicating. Now, let's understand it in a more comprehensive way. For example, you say that I am introvert. I do not want to communicate with anyone. Okay, and I do not talk to anyone. I don't have any friends. I don't talk with my parents. I'm living all alone in a PG or in a room outside my house. I'm not living with any family member. So yeah, I'm not talking to anyone. And whenever, even if I go to college or university, even then I don't have any friends. I do not talk to anyone. Fine. Even if you are not talking to anyone, even if you are living alone at home, even then you are communicating. How? You are going to market to fulfill your daily needs. You go to a shop, you talk to that shopkeeper, and you say that you talk about your requirement, whatever you want. You want to have something for your daily needs, like anything that you are hungry, you want some food items, or you want some clothing items, or some stationery, anything. That means you will have to talk. जितने भी मर्जी इंट्रोवर्ट हो जाओ, पर आप वहाँ पे जाके कम्युनिकेट करोगे ना, राइट? सो वहाँ पे कम्युनिकेशन इज गोइंग ऑन. Now let us assume that you say this is a very much technological era going on. All right, so ठीक है, I won't go to the market. I'll order everything online. Now we have Blinkit and we have this Instamart and so many other sites which are delivering to your doorstep. So that means, do you think that अभी यहाँ पे communication नहीं होगा? If you're thinking like this, you're wrong, because all those sites are also the examples of communication only. Because there are some text written over there, and you are reading and you are understanding it, right? So when we are communicating, means like communication is just a complete cycle, right? It's a complete process. Somebody has initiated that cycle, You are being a part of that cycle. You are understanding, you are receiving, and you're understanding, and then you're decoding, and then you're giving a feedback. So this is a complete process which is going on and on 24 hours of the day. So process also we'll discuss in some later videos. Right now we are just focusing on the principles of communication. So all right, now you say that I will order groceries from online sites and I will not go to the market. That means I don't know why I'm not communicating. But you're wrong, because those sites are the mediums of communication only. One thing. Now just assume that you say, ki, yeah, I will order all the stuff. Suppose, for example, I do not want to communicate for 1 year with anyone. So for 1 year, I am going to order the whole stuff, whatever I need. तो 1 साल का सारा सामान मैं इकट्ठा ऑर्डर कर लूँगा और उसके बाद ठीक है, आई एम नॉट कम्युनिकेटिंग विद एनीवन. अगेन यू आर रॉन्ग. इफ पूरे 1 साल में अगर कोई मेडिकल इमरजेंसी आती है तो देन यू आर कम्युनिकेटिंग. अरेंट यू कम्युनिकेटिंग? यस. चलो एज्यूम कि कोई पूरा पूरा 1 ईयर में आपको कोई मेडिकल इमरजेंसी नहीं है, सब कुछ ठीक रहा, एवरीथिंग वेंट ऑन वेल, ऑल राइट. ग्रॉसरीज के लिए आप बाहर नहीं गए, आपने इंटरनेट साइट से कुछ नहीं ऑर्डर किया, फाइन. नाउ इफ़ यू आर वॉचिंग टीवी, व्हाट इज़ दैट? टीवी just a medium of communication. All right, now you say, okay, I will not watch TV for 1 year because I don't want to communicate. Fine, but you are using your mobile phone. That means again you are communicating, because mobile phone is also medium of communication. Now you see, okay, fine, आप मेरा फ़ोन भी रख लो, आई वॉन्ट कम्युनिकेट, आई डोंट वॉन्ट टू कम्युनिकेट, आई वॉन्ट टू प्रूव कि आई कैन सर्वाइव विदाउट कम्युनिकेशन. ओके, फाइन. यू आर रीडिंग न्यूज़ पेपर्स, अगेन मीन्स ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन. न्यूज़पेपर नहीं पढ़ोगे तो घर में बुक्स हैं वो पढ़ोगे आप, वो भी नहीं पढ़नी है आपको. यू आर नॉट रीडिंग, यू आर नॉट राइटिंग, you are not using any gadget, you are not going outward, no, you are not using internet, you are not using mobile phone, you are not doing anything. इनमें से कुछ भी नहीं कर रहे हो आप, right? And then you are just sitting and doing meditation. What is that meditation? Again, you are initiating a process of communication, you are trying to connect with the almighty, right? अगर वो भी नहीं करोगे आप, you are just lying on your bed and you are thinking कि 1 ईयर हो गया है, अब मेरा इतने दिन कम्युनिकेशन नहीं हुआ, तो यू आर टॉकिंग टू योर ओन सेल्फ, यू आर डूइंग सेल्फ इंट्रोस्पेक्शन. दैट इज ऑल्सो फॉर्म ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन, राइट? सो see, there is not a single situation where you can assume that I am not communicating. ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता है. Even if you are sitting silently somewhere, you are not saying any word, you are not showing your any body language, कुछ भी नहीं कर रहे हो, you are not putting in any effort for anything, because you are very much adamant कि मुझे communication नहीं करना है. But even then, if there is someone standing in front of you or sitting in front of you, he or she is making a guess. Just looking at your personality, he is trying to understand, he or she is trying to understand which type of person you are. By the way you are sitting, by the way whatever you are wearing, the way you are talking, right? Even if, for example, a lecture is going on in a classroom and you fall asleep, now you don't say anything. Your act of falling asleep communicates that you are quite bored from that lecture. You're not interested in that lecture, right? Sometimes when you are, sitting with your friends and they are talking to someone, or you indulge in any kind of quarrel, and you just remain silent. You become silent. Your silence communicates that you are angry, right? So if you're sitting somewhere and suddenly you see someone walking in front of you, someone who is wearing some gaudy clothes, very shiny clothes, and so much of gaudy jewelry and all those, you immediately switch to some kind of judgment. Which kind of person is it? And what that person is going to do, right? So communication is going on and on and on, every time, 24 hours of the day, 7 days a week, 12 months a year, and throughout your life. You cannot stay for a moment without communication. And would you believe, though I say that like it keeps on and on till your last breath of your life, communication stays here in your body until we the soul is here in the body, right? But in some cases, even when a person dies, communication even then does not stop, because when some people commit suicide, their souls, they don't find any destination, they keep hanging, hovering around. So even then these souls are communicating. Isn't it scary, right? So communication is taking place every time, you cannot avoid it. Do whatever you want. Think of a situation. Let me know in the comments box if you can find out a situation where there is no communication taking place, where you are confident that I'm not communicating. Let me know if there is any such situation. I may be wrong, but I would love to see your reactions and your responses in the comment box. So this was the second principle of communication. Now moving on to the third principle of communication. It says that communication skills can be learned and acquired because there is always a room for improvement. See, we all have come from various places, different places. That's why we have different personalities. But there is always a room for improvement. If we want to improve our body language, we can. If we want to improve our language, we can. So we can improve everything about us, about our personalities. We can improve everything. For example, if you see the biggest example of this thing, this principle, like how can we learn of where is the room for improvement, how can anyone improve if somebody does not have good communication skills, how he or she can get to be that much fluent or that much perfect in communication. The biggest example is the movies that we watch, right? Or we watch some web series or shows. What are these examples? Those actors who are acting in those movies and those dramas or web series, they are actually in real life, they are someone different. They are different people, right? But just for the sake of that character, they, get into that personality, right? So they speak differently, altogether different. उनकी pronunciation different है, उनका language different है, they are wearing a different type of clothes, their style of walking is different. They do everything differently just for the sake of justifying their character in that particular movie. Once the shooting is over, they go back to their house and again they are the real person whomsoever they are. That is an entirely different personality, right? So this is just an example that we can improve our communication skills, we can improve our pronunciation, our vocabulary, our gestures, our head movements, our facial expressions. Everything can be improved. The only thing which is required is just the willpower, the willingness to do something. If we are willing to do something, there is no one to stop us from improving in our life. So these are the three basic principles of communication. So I must repeat once again the three principles of communication. First one is that it is transactional, it is a two-way process. Second one says that it is unavoidable. We cannot think of a single moment throughout our life when we are not communicating. And third principle says that communication skills can always be learned and improved if we want to improve them according to the circumstances, according to the situations, wherever we want to fit in. So with this, I am going to end this video and I will be uploading the second video on the importance of communication skills very soon. Till then, if you have any query, any doubt, you can write your doubt or queries in the comment box. And please do not forget to like, subscribe and share this video with all the other students who are studying communication skills in their course, because I'm going to upload the entire course in this playlist. Alright, so thank you for watching. Take care. Bye bye.